Welcome to the Earth Science Classroom, a channel dedicated to exploring the world of Earth science. Now this video is on the history of Earth, so geologic history or geologic time, and looking at the terms and keywords that you need to understand to really delve into this subject and understand how we break down this massive amount of time the Earth has been around for. This is the Earth Science Classroom. So scientists use 5 divisions or 5 criteria to discuss the different time periods within Earth or Earth's history, going from the largest to the smallest. The largest is the eon. Now that can be billions of years, and it can incorporate a large span of time. Then the era is a smaller version of time that's usually in an eon, and the eras can be tens or hundreds of millions of years of a time span. Then you get a smaller version, which is the period. A period can be millions or up to tens of millions. Then we could get more detailed and look at an epoch or a series, which can be anything between tens of thousands to millions of years in time span. And then we get the final criteria, the final time span, the smallest time span. This is an age, or occasionally it's called a stage. Now this can be anything from thousands of years up to hundreds of thousands of years. So still, with an age being the smallest, we're still discussing a very long time span in relation to, let's say, how we as humans appreciate time in perhaps the 1 year, 10 year or 100 year span. An age begins at thousands of years. So as a summary, the time divisions or time scales, or the words or terms we use to describe a certain period of time or length of time in Earth's history is eon, then era, period, and epoch, or occasionally you get a sub-epoch, which is a smaller version in between epoch and age, and the final one, again, age, or occasionally it's called stage. Now again, these work on very large time periods, but we can separate, so you could say a certain period in Earth's history, and you know that there's a certain time span, and each period is given a name that is definitive of what they found at a certain time period. Maybe it's a certain location like Cambrian or Devonian, based on Devon, England, which is near where I grew up, which is where they first found the rocks of this age period. So they would find the rocks or animals and name it after that location or a certain event that happens in that time period. So the final right column is the abbreviations of time. Now this is based on the Latin for year and time, which is annum, which is 1,000 years is Ka, which is killer annum, or you have Ma, which is going to be mega annum, which stands for million. And then you have the last one, Ga, which is the largest, which is giga annum, which stands for billions. So you can have a combination of these letters, or you might have Bya, which is billion years ago, or Mya, which is million years ago. So variations of how we can tell which time it is between like period or eon or era, and then where it's come from, which is the name of the time division, and then length of time can be abbreviated with our Latin equivalent, which is Ka, Ma, or Ga. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please subscribe and maybe hit the like button. If you like more on this content, please check out my channel, which has all these videos on Earth science.